Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again, and we are going to be talking about another series. We're going to be talking about Sausage Party, Foodtopia, and I honestly forgot this was even coming out. I just watched this. This literally took me a night to be able to watch this, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about it with you guys. So first off, if you guys are fans of the original movie, definitely try to give this a shot first off, and come back and let me know what you guys think if you did watch it, but comment down below. But this, oh my gosh, man, this was crazy. So this literally takes place right after the events of the first film, where we got Seth Rogen returning as Frank, we got Michael Cera returning as Barry, we got Kristen Wiig for Brenda, we even have Edward Norton playing as Sammy the Bagel, we got David Cronin-Holtz as Kareem. This is what's crazy to me, is apparently it takes place right after. There's some characters they didn't really bring up, or some characters I can't remember what happened to them to begin with, but we have where they are having this war with humanity, and they're just able to win just so fast, and they have a celebration, and then they lose a bunch of people due to the rain. They don't know nothing about the world. They're having to use humans to go, hey, you know, what exactly is this and that. Barry is wanting to sacrifice a human because he believes all humans are evil. And then between Frank and Brenda, they're trying to say, hey, we need to learn more about the world. And then after everything kind of gets said and done, they kind of go against the so-called principles of what they're trying to do, and then they are trying to create their own community. And between the entirety of this community, they are going on pretty much everything that humanity does. They're having to, like, you know, first come first serve, between police, more like law enforcement, and then also, of course, you know, political views on, should we do this, we need to do this. So the entirety of the 8 episodes, and it's not very long, it's like less than 30 minutes a piece, so you guys can probably knock it out in one night like I did. But overall, you pretty much see Frank and Brenda, they're trying to go one way. Then we have another character that's an orange that is wanting to be more of a dictator, and he's wanting to use teeth for payment to be able to take out all the other food so he can control them and have power over them. And then finally, when it seems like he has control over the majority of this town, it's up to Frank and Brenda to try to figure out what they can do. Again, Barry, he is very just, you know, close-minded on going up against humans. And then we see where Frank is so reliant on this human that they allow it to live, that he's teaching them about the human way of life, and then they're trying to put that into their world, and they're pretty much just redoing the structure of what humanity did, from homes to poverty to the rich to money to law enforcement to political views to how you live, who you're with, all these different things. And again, they did put a lot of what life is going on right now, which again didn't really bug me. But I will say this, there was a lot of stuff in this show that made me turn my head and go, wow, they actually did that. Like, there was one scene, and I'm just going to say this, dude, please, make sure you're an adult watching this, please, because a lot of this stuff, what they do in this show, is made for adults. This is not made for a younger audience. This was a crazy ass show. Some of this stuff was not funny, I will admit that. Some of it was funny, some of it was kind of cringe, other things was kind of crazy, but overall it was not, I would say, a bad series. Does it leave room for a second season? Yes, it does. You guys can watch this on Prime right now. Is it, like I said, does it go up to be like the movie for its predecessor? I would say not really. I think the movie is honestly better than the show, because again, I found it to be more funny than the show. Again, I've gotten older, so there's some things I don't really find as funny anymore. There's some things I find to be either disgusting or cringe or whatever. It just depends, I would say, on how dark your humor is. And again, I would say if you have a very dark sense of humor, then maybe you can try watching this, and you may enjoy it, you may hate it, you may love it. I don't know. I'm kind of almost half and half. Like, would I mind another season in this? Not really. I mean, because it's not hurting me. It's just about a bunch of food being honestly a lot of, delinquents, I guess you'd say, and trying to do the same thing that their humane predecessors slash oppressors did to them, which is kind of crazy. But overall, I would say not the best show, but not the worst show. Still funny in some areas, still cringe in some areas, some kind of stupid crazy in some areas, and some stuff to come make you go, okay, really, and kind of have a little bit of sick and twisted fantasies. I would say that was in there a little bit too. But again, this is made for an adult audience. So again, I would say, I'm just gonna say this: if you like The Boys, more than likely you're gonna like this. So again, that's the best way I know how to put it. But either way, guys, what is your thoughts on Sasha's Party, Foodtopia? Is it a good show, bad show? Is it okay? What do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you as always on the very next one.